And now we're just going to completely flip the spectrum here.
Go back to winter.
Exactly. And we're taking a live look in Roswell right now because while we've even seen 90 degrees just a couple weeks ago, we could actually wake up to a couple inches of snow on the ground Saturday morning in southeastern New Mexico, with much heavier snowfall farther north, especially across east central, northeastern parts of the state and up into the northern mountains, where we could actually be looking at over a foot of snowfall. We'll get to those snowfall forecasts here in just a second because it's pretty impressive looking. But temperatures this afternoon a couple degrees warmer compared to yesterday, but still below average for everybody across New Mexico this afternoon. 40s out in Gallup, Grants, Farmington, southern Colorado, 50 up in Santa Fe, 54 here in Albuquerque. Mind you, our average high temperature for this time of year, typically close to 70 degrees, so well below average. 60s across southeastern parts of the state. It's a little bit breezy out there, but nothing we can't handle. There's still a few wind gusts around 40 miles per hour. Notice this line, you kind of see where the winds converge. That's a bit of a dry line that's set up across eastern New Mexico, so there's some much drier air west of it, a little bit higher humidity to the east of it, and that's where we're seeing these isolated showers and thunderstorms developing in eastern New Mexico. We're also seeing a few isolated showers and storms across western or northwestern parts of the state and a little bit of higher elevation snow. But notice how much more active it is out in Arizona. That's the storm that's going to start moving into New Mexico as early as tonight, and it's all part of this large dip in the jet stream, a very strong area of low pressure that's spinning west of New Mexico today. Starting later tonight and through tomorrow morning, that's going to be drawing up some showers and thunderstorms across southeastern New Mexico, and it'll spread northward through the morning and into the afternoon. So we're going to be looking at widespread rain chances across the eastern part of the state. Elsewhere, just a few isolated showers and some higher elevation snow across the state. But our forecast gets a lot more interesting as this cold front moves in from the north Friday night to early Saturday morning. It's going to be bringing in some windy weather behind it, but it's also going to bring in some dramatically colder temperatures. So it'll lower snow levels all the way down to valley floors and bring in snow along and behind it, with record cold high temperatures on Saturday for parts of New Mexico. High of only 39 Saturday afternoon down in Roswell. Temperatures barely making it above freezing up into the northeastern part of the state. But the bigger impact from this storm is going to be the snow and blowing snow across eastern and northern New Mexico. So as I mentioned, as that cold front pushes south, that'll bring snow starting late Friday night into northern New Mexico. Winds pick up behind that front. We could even look at near blizzard conditions along Highway 64 between Raton and Clayton early Saturday morning, with snow impacting I-25 and I-40 in eastern parts of the state and northern New Mexico starting early Saturday morning as well. That snow could even make it as far south as Roswell and Carlsbad by mid-Saturday morning. Now, well, start out as rain before switching over to snow, but it could bring in some very impressive rainfall amounts across eastern New Mexico. We're talking about at least an inch of rain across eastern parts of the state, where we have the best chance for measurable rainfall. Could even see a little bit of rain here in Albuquerque and Santa Fe, but the bigger story is going to be the snow. Now, this is just one forecast model, but it's hinting at some potentially locally heavy snowfall amounts across eastern parts of New Mexico, even a couple inches as far south as Roswell. So this will significantly impact travel across eastern parts of the state, especially late Friday night into early Saturday morning, with up to 1.5 feet of snowfall into the northern mountains. Much of east central and northeastern New Mexico under a winter storm watch. That'll begin tomorrow evening and continue through Saturday evening as well. We could even see up to 1 foot of snow into the San Juan Mountains, with only about an inch or two likely around Durango. Could see a few flurries around Farmington, with as much as 1 to 2 inches around Gallup and Grants, especially as that cold front moves in early Saturday morning. We'll even be looking at some spotty rain showers into southern New Mexico, but that snow will switch over to rain once you get to about Socorro and down towards T or C. But we'll start to see some rain move into southeastern New Mexico later tonight. A couple of thunderstorms even possible tomorrow afternoon. And then that will switch over to snow as that cold front moves in by mid-Saturday morning. And that's going to be a wet, heavy, slushy snow as well across the eastern part of the state. That'll see areas of blowing snow across northeastern New Mexico. If you have any travel plans across this part of the state and up into the northern mountains, either get there by Friday evening or wait until Sunday when we'll start to see some quieter and warmer weather move in. Again, over 1 foot of snowfall likely into the northern mountains, about 1 to 3 inches from Santa Fe, as much as 5 inches, though, into the east mountains. And of course, that's going to start out as a chance for some rain and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Here in Albuquerque, we're likely going to see a couple isolated showers around the metro, but not everybody's going to see rain. And then we'll have to watch that cold front closely early Saturday morning, as it could could even bring us a light mix of rain and snow to start the day on Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Grant.